Hello everyone. It is a honourable mention and strong advice to you to watch the previous video to get connection between these two videos. The previous video link is given in description. Please watch it. Then watch this video.
Hello everyone. Welcome to ICSE English Academy C. We have already completed one video on Julius Caesar Act 1 Scene 1. Today we are going to continue with Julius Caesar Act 2 Scene 1. I have written the important points on the board which we are going to discuss it later. A public place. So the scene 2 is set in a public place. Flourish enter Caesar Antony for the course, Calpurnia, Portia, Decius Brutus, Cicero, Brutus, Cassius and Casca. A great crowd following, among them a soothsayer. We have many characters in this scene. Caesar, Antony, Calpurnia, Portia, Decius Brutus, Cicero, Brutus, Cassius, Casca, all of them along with a great crowd will be following. Among them, a soothsayer is also there. What is the meaning of a soothsayer? One who predicts the future or foreteller. He plays an important role or key role in this scene. Caesar, Calpurnia, Casca, peace, ho, Caesar speaks. Caesar, Calpurnia, hear my lord. Caesar, stand you directly in Antonius' way when he doth run his course. Antony, Caesar, my lord. Caesar, forget not in your speed, Antonius, to touch Calpurnia, for our elders say, the barren touched in this holy chase shake off their sterile curse. Antony, I shall remember. When Caesar says, do this, it is performed. We see the conversation between Julius Caesar and his wife Calpurnia and Antony. Caesar calls him Antonius. Here, Caesar is ordering Mark Antony when he participates in the holy chase of Lupercal festival. He tells Antony to touch Calpurnia. So Calpurnia has to stand on the way where Antony is participating in the holy chase. He is running and he has to touch her. So why he orders like that? There is a belief in Rome that when a person who is participating in the holy chase touches a woman, her sterile curse will be warded off. Now, the meaning of sterile curse is she is cursed because she doesn't have children. So that itself is a curse for a woman. But when she is touched by a person who participates in the holy chase, she will beget children. Here, Julius Caesar's wife Calpurnia doesn't have children. That is why Caesar is reminding Antony, and he calls him Antonius. He tells Antony, when you are running in the holy chase during the Lupercal festival, you have to touch Calpurnia with your thong or the leather strap. Now, what is Lupercal festival? It's called the Lupercalia. I have written it here. Lupercalia. It is celebrated in the entire Rome on 15th February. It is done for the purification of Rome. Now, during this festival, there is a ritual, like how we have in India different ritual of animal sacrifices. In Rome also, during those days, animal sacrifices were practiced. That is, so many goats and the young sheep were offered to God in sacrifice, and their skin was peeled off, and they were cut. Animals were cut, their skin was peeled off, and from that skin they were making the straps. Those were called as the thongs, and with that they used to roam in the street, which is called as the purification process, or this is also called as holy chase. For the purpose of holiness or purification, they are running. And it is also called as the festival of fertility. So that much importance is there for the Lupercalia festival, which is celebrated in the honor of Lupercus. That brings prosperity to Rome. Again, how we have many superstitions regarding many rituals. Even during those days, even the Romans also had. They too were celebrating. And because of that only, here Julius Caesar is telling his wife Calpurnia to stand in the way where Mark Antony is running, and he has to touch Calpurnia so that she will beget the children. So this is the importance of Lupercal festival, so that she will get children, she will get issue. Now she is issueless. Then Antony says, Antony tells him, once you order, Caesar, it is performed. Definitely I will take care that I will touch Calpurnia with that leather strap. When the conversation is going on like this, here the soothsayer says, Caesar, in a shrilled voice he is telling, Caesar, like that he is calling. Caesar, who calls? Casca, bid every noise be still, peace yet again. Casca is ordering the crowd, maintain silence, peace yet again, don't make noise. Caesar is going to speak. Caesar, who is it in the press that calls on me? I hear a tongue, shriller than all the music. Cry, Caesar, speak. Caesar is turned to hear. Soothsayer, beware the Ides of March. Caesar, what man is that? Brutus, if soothsayer bids you beware the Ides of March. Now we are coming to the important point here, where the soothsayer is predicting future for Caesar. He says, beware of Ides of March, Caesar, like that he tells. Now what is Ides of March? Ides of March is nothing but 15th of March. 15th March. According to soothsayer, something bad is going to happen to Caesar. That is the dangerous day for Caesar, 15th March. So he has to take care. He has to take extra care so that anything which is dangerous shouldn't happen to him. He is giving the warning. But will Caesar listen to him or not? Let us see. What man is that? Now Brutus answers him. A soothsayer is predicting that you have to be careful about the 15th of March. Caesar, set him before me, let me see his face. Caesar orders, okay, bring him to me, I just want to see his face. Caesar, what sayest thou to me now? Speak once again. Soothsayer, Beware the Ides of March. Again, the soothsayer is repeating the same thing. Beware the Ides of March. Be careful about the 15th of March, Caesar. Caesar, he is a dreamer. Let us leave him. Pause. Trumpets sound. Exeunt. All except Brutus and Cassius. Now, Caesar neglects the warning given by the soothsayer. He is not giving any kind of importance to the words of him, the soothsayer. Instead, he is a dreamer. Let us leave him. Come, let us go. Like that, everybody will go. Caesar will go and all others will follow him. Which means something is going to happen on the Ides of March, the 15th of March. The date itself is very dangerous. But Caesar is not paying any importance for the words of soothsayer. What is going to happen? That we will be reading it in the next act. Cassius, will you go see only the Brutus and Cassius will remain. All others will go away. Only the Brutus and Cassius, they both will stay there. Brutus, Cassius, will you go see the order of the course? Now here the course refers to the holy chase which is taken by Antony. Are you not going there to see that holy chase? Not I. Brutus says, no, I am not interested. Cassius, I pray you do. You have to go and watch that holy chase. Brutus, I am not gamesome. I do lack some part of that quick spirit that is in Antony. Let me that not hinder. Cassius, your desires, I will leave you. Here, Brutus is telling, he is giving the reason why he is not participating in the holy chase. He says, I am not gamesome. No, I am not interested in all those things. I don't have that sports spirit. I am not interested. I don't have such kind of temperament. Sportive temperament I lack. So, if you want to go, Cassius, I don't object to you. Please, carry on. You can go. Cassius, Brutus, I do observe you now of late. I have not from your eyes that gentleness and show of love as I was wont to have. You bear too stubborn and too strange a hand over your friend that loves you. He is accusing. Who? Cassius is accusing Brutus. Brutus, nowadays, you are not friendly with me. You are not showing that kind of love or affection to me which you were showing it earlier. You have become too strange. You have become too stubborn. Where is that love gone for your friends? Brutus. Cassius, be not deceived if I have veiled my look. I turn the trouble of my countenance merely upon myself. Vexed I am of late with passions of some difference, conceptions only proper to myself, which give me soul perhaps, which gives me soil perhaps to my behaviors, and let not therefore my good friend be grieved, among which number, Cassius, be you one, nor construe any further my neglect than that poor Brutus, with himself at war, forgets the shows of love to other men. So Brutus is explaining to him, Cassius, do not mistake me, because I have some kind of mental conflicts which are going on in my mind. So, vexed I am. Vexed I am means I am troubled. So I have lot of things which are going on in my mind always. Because of that, I am not able to concentrate my behavior. So if I have neglected out because of those problems, the mental conflicts, the passions of some difference, that's the word used here, passions of some difference in the mind, I might not be taking care of you. When you come, I might now not receive you with the same kind of love or affection. Do not mistake me. Than that poor Brutus with himself at war forgets the shows of love to other men. So here Brutus highlights that because of his passions of difference in his mind or the mental conflicts in his mind, he is vexed, he is in trouble. So you can take the keywords as passions of difference, vexed, construe any further, my neglect. All these words are spoken by Brutus. And in a way, he is apologizing Cassius. He is telling, because of these reasons only, I am behaving like that. I am not neglecting you. See, I have so many friends among you. I have so many friends. Among them, Cassius, you are also one. Please do not mistake me. Cassius says. Then Brutus, I have much mistook your passion by means whereof this breast of mine hath buried thoughts of great value, worthy cogitations. Tell me, good Brutus, can you see your face? Now, Cassius was very selfish, very greedy. He was just waiting for an opportunity to brainwash Brutus, to change the mind of Brutus. So he is telling, I had thoughts, many thoughts and reflections in my mind. I buried all those things within myself, thinking that you have changed. He is telling now, he tries to change the mind of Brutus. Can you tell me, good Brutus, can you see your face? He is questioning Brutus. Can you see your face? For anybody, it is not possible to see their own face unless it gets reflected in the mirror. Or we see our own image in the eyes of somebody. He is questioning him. No, Cassius, for the eye sees not itself, but by reflection, by some other thing. Brutus very cleverly is answering, how is it possible for me to look at my own face? Unless it is reflected, the image of it is seen in some other's eyes or a mirror. Is it possible to look at my own face? Cassius, it's just. And it is very much lamented, Brutus, that you have no such mirrors as will turn your hidden worthiness into your eye, that you might see your shadow. I have heard where many of the best respect in Rome, except immortal Caesar, speaking of Brutus and groaning underneath this age's yoke, have wished that noble Brutus had his eyes. Cassius is telling Brutus, very cleverly he wants to change the mind of Brutus. He is telling Brutus, because you cannot look into your own eyes, you are not able to estimate your worthiness also, your greatness also. How great you are in Rome. The people of Rome have understood, but you have not understood. You are like, and he gives this example, groaning underneath this age's yoke, a wooden collar put around the neck of a horse or oxen, suffering under current leadership. He is referring to that. yoke. Brutus, the condition of the Romans is like the neck of the horse or oxen suffering under the current leadership. We are just carrying the load for unwanted reason. But are we recognized? Is our worthiness recognized? Is your great merit recognized? Romans have understood, but you do not know that. You have not understood your value. You have not understood your worthiness. You have great respect in the entire Rome. Brutus, into what dangers would you lead me, Cassius, that you would have me seek into myself for that which is not in me? Brutus is a plain man, very good, with good intentions. He never had any kind of evil thoughts in his mind. So he is questioning, why are you telling me all these things? Are you making me to fill all the values which are not in me? Cassius, therefore, good Brutus, be prepared to hear, and since you know you cannot see yourself so well as by reflection, I, your glass, will modestly discover to yourself that of yourself which you know not of, and be not jealous on me, gentle Brutus. Were I a common laughter, or did use to stale with ordinary oaths my love to every new protester, if you know that I do fawn on men and hug them hard, and after scandal them, or if you know that I profess myself in banqueting to all the rout, then hold me dangerous. So Cassius is telling Brutus, I will become your glass. I will become your mirror, so that what qualities you have, what nobleness you have, to what extent you are great, that I am a glass through which all those things will get highlighted. You have to believe me, Brutus. Do not think I am jealous of you, Brutus. Gentle Brutus, were I a common laughter, if I am an ordinary person who laughs at everything, and then to stale with ordinary oaths my love to every new protester, if I am reacting to all the protesters, if you know that I do fawn on men and hug them hard, and after scandal them, don't underestimate me, Brutus. If I am prone to laughter and jokes, one who display my feeling and swearing friendship to everyone, if I dine with everyone, if I make friendship with everyone, then you can think that I am a dangerous man, but I am not like that. You have to believe me. Don't think I am dangerous. I am telling everything for the good of you, Brutus, like that he is telling. Then there will be flourish and shout. A huge mob is there which is shouting. So here I will stop. We will continue with the next video. Thank you.